Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you how to play and a full playthrough of Dig Your Way Out. So this is not a family game, just putting that out there. The content and wouldn't be something you'd want to play with your kids.
No.
So, but it is a fun game. This is a good game for your gaming group of adults. So we really think this game's fun. We are playing, obviously, the 2-player version. There is an included expansion variation that you can use, but I will tell you, we tried it, and wow, it makes the game so much harder and takes way longer. But it was fun. It's the Michelle and Michael variation, and what it means, I don't have his standee out, but basically, you're adding a third player to make it to where, because this game I think is meant to be played with more players because it gets more cutthroat, like a real, because you're in a prison, so it's
and you're shanking people,
right? You're trying to break out, you're joining a gang, hopefully. You're crafting weapons and things to dig your way out of your cell block. So the more people, the more cutthroat this game is. So to make a 2-player game more cutthroat, you can add a Michelle or Michael. Each player has a male and female version to the game, and all you're doing is at the end of each player's turn, you roll the dice and you move the Michelle or Michael figure to the corresponding room. And just like with your rules, if you're in a room, like say I rolled a 5 and I was already in this room, you can't stay in the same room. I would have to move to the showers, which is the other room that has a 5. Each die pip, the 1 through 6, has 2 rooms corresponding to those die rolls. So you're always going to have 2 choices of rooms when you roll the dice, unless you're already in one of them, then you have to move to the other room with that dice depicted on the room. So at the end of your turn, you're going to be rolling the dice and you're going to be moving Michael and Michelle in the choice of room. Of course, you're going to pick the room that your opponent is in if possible. And what happens if you land in a room with Michelle or Michael, or if they land in a room you're in, you immediately they will immediately try to extort you. So you take their deck, and so if you get this card, you won. They didn't shank you or take something from you, and you get to draw a search card.
You didn't slip in the showers.
Wow, there's 2 in a row. Most of them are the knives. Yeah. So you have a choice.
But it's not a knife. It's a shank.
At the bottom, he wants a spoon. So if you can give him what he's asking for, he or she...
And that's a spoon, not spoon.
He'll leave you alone. It's the spoon here. He'll leave you alone. So... And they all have a different weapon on the bottom of them. Weapon or item that he can dig himself out of jail. So if you can give him that, he won't attack you. Or you could play your own weapon. You could play a knife. Then we draw the next card. If it's a knife, you have to play another knife or give him that weapon. Or you take a beating. So you get 1 beating. And the player who played that on you gets to draw 1 card at random from your hand. So it made it really hard.
Yeah, I would say extended the game probably...
by 40 minutes.
Yeah, more.
Because we kept getting attacked by Michael, and we never had any weapons to defend ourselves. So it was...
Michael was bullying both of us.
He bullied us bad. So it was fun, but that's a more advanced level. So I would say after you've played this, if you're only a 2-player game group, and after you've played this game several times, yes, I could see adding Michael or Michelle. It would make it more fun because it would probably get repetitive at that point. So it does add more advanced variation to the game. But beginning, I would say no, leave them out. And just enjoy playing against each other because there's plenty of interaction between the 2 of you where I was constantly dealing beatings to him. So, so now I'm going to go into the actual game. I just wanted to cover that. I didn't want to forget it. So you start the game out. You choose a character. There's several to choose from. I like this old Asian guy named Juan. I thought he was adorable. And his female version is John, which I guess is a female. I don't know. That looks like a man. It's two men on this one. That is a man, right? Is that a female?
That's a female.
Oh, I thought that was an older Asian man. I guess it's a female. Okay, I was wrong. I think they're adorable. So.
Okay, mine is Nick. He looks more like backwoods, kind of lost his family type. He looks like the type that, came from Vietnam, lives in the woods by himself.
Yeah, he does. He gave up. Okay, so you get to choose. They don't have any abilities. You're just choosing based on which one you think's the funniest, coolest. In my opinion, I think this one's adorable. And so you get a background. And on the background, it basically gives you an ability that you could use once. Only once. You flip over your background, show it to your opponents, and you get to do that, what it says. But also, if you have already joined a gang, the gang that it says on the bottom.
You can show that.
You would get to do that ability. Which, but you only get to use that one time. You have your standee. So you start out in the cell block. You just pick a cell block. You start out there. The beating tokens, you just keep those handy. You will be getting those a lot. So there's a one side, and a two side. And to get rid of those, you go to the infirmary to heal yourself by one beating.
The one means you can't craft. The two means you can't dig.
The one and two, you can't craft if you have any beatings. You can't craft. Crafting's right here.
You can still buy, but you just can't craft it.
Right. The cell block, you can't try to dig your way out if you have two beatings. Yeah. And of course, like I said, you get rid of those beatings by visiting the infirmary, but you only get rid of one beating each time you visit, and you can't have more than two beatings. So once you're up to two, you can't increase the amount of beatings. So basically, you get two actions each turn. And then there's several actions you can choose from. I wish there was a player aid. That's my only gripe, because they are quite a bit of actions you can choose from. And when you're learning the game, we had to just keep looking through the book. So I wrote them down so I won't forget. One of the actions you can do is search, which all that means is you are drawing one of these cards, and you base the number that you draw based on the room that you're in, whatever number is there.
And it's the corresponding right here, like the 2, the 1, 3, and the 1.
So obviously the shower is the best place to search for things. And you do want to have as many of these cards as you can, because that's how you get the items to join the games. That's how you get the items to craft. It's how you get weapons. So there's, and they have also action cards that also could be one of your actions.
And there's a hand size limit of 10.
Right. So at the end of your turn, if you have more than 10 cards, you have to discard. The next action you could do is move. There's two different moves. There's a simple move where you roll the dice, and based on the number, he could choose showers or infirmary, because either of those are the 5. So you look at the number, whichever room has that number, you can move to one of two rooms. Again, if you're already in a room with that number, you have to choose the other room. You can't stay once you chose to move. Or you can do the cautious move, but that does cost you both of your actions, where you can choose which room you want to go to. So any action you wanted to do in that room, you would have to wait till your next turn. There's join a gang. They're all right here. Each of them have a requirement of items they want for you to join them. They're all right here. These 4 only require 3 items, whereas these 2 require all of the items each. So these are the hardest to join. I assume their abilities are better. I haven't really looked at the cards thoroughly. We obviously joined one of these. I can't remember. I think I joined the crew.
I joined the crew.
I joined the cartel, I think.
Yeah.
But these are easier to join. You can only be a member of one gang. So if you join this gang and then later on you have items for a different gang, you would just discard the card you got from the first gang to get the other one. So when you join a gang, you take the top card, and whatever that ability is a passive ability. It tells you when it activates, and you can do it continually every turn. So this one, at the end of your turn, if you don't have any cigarette tokens, gain 2, otherwise gain 1. And they're all different. This one looks like it gives you cigarettes, the crew. The cartel is all about the beatings. And extortion. Extortion is basically the combat. That's when you, the way you extort someone, if you're on the same space as them, if you land on their space or if they land on your space, you can extort them, tell them which item you want, spoon, pickaxe, or shovel, right?
Oh, yeah, or shank.
No, it's 3 items. It's spoon.
Oh, yeah. It's the 3 items. Yeah.
Spoon, pickaxe, or shovel.
The 3 items you can use for end game.
Name an item that you want. They give it to you. You walk away. There's no battle. If they can't give it to you or don't want to give it to you, and you have a weapon, you place that weapon, and then they can counteract with a weapon. You have to counteract with another one. It keeps going to someone can't play a weapon. I can tell you won't have many weapons. And then whoever loses has to give up a random item from their hand. The person gets to draw a card from the loser's hand, whoever ended with the last weapon, basically. So joining a gang, that one gives you advantage in those extortions. Looks like this one, the bikers, these all help you during your rolls, it looks like. You can move in adjacent place instead of rolling the die. Lets you re-roll. Yeah, this one allows you basically to pick a place you want easier. Is that Bratva? This one, you can't be targeted by action cards. Draw 2 knife cards. This one is a good one. That's the one I had, the Bratva, because I couldn't be targeted by cards. So this one has a lot of good ones. The Triad, these are the 2 that are hardest to get to join. It allows you to use, when you craft, it allows you to use item cards to craft with. So this one looks like it helps you in the crafting. And then this one, I hate to say this word, but it's the queers. These help you in your searches. When you search, you can draw 1 more search card. If your die result is even, you get to draw search cards. This gang is all about the search cards. So I will tell you, it's kind of difficult to get all these items that you need. So you're going to want to join the first gang you can. And then if possible, maybe then you can work towards joining one that would help you more based on what they provide. So that is one of your actions. Another action is playing an action card from your hand. You can craft. Down here, it tells you they have the symbol in the upper left corner. That is a crafting card. And then this one will require this one and a razor to make this. He calls it a shank. I call it a knife. All of them need this one. You need one of those, a blue one. And this one it looks like a little corkscrew thing to make the pickaxe. And this one, it looks like it needs, I think it's like a bowl to make the shovel. Because you are in prison, you're makeshift and stuff. And then your spoons are here, and you could steal those when you visit the cafeteria. The thing to know about these items, these 3, if they have this in the upper corner, these are items you're using to dig out when you're in the cell. That's worth 1. That's worth 2 points, and that's worth 3 points. The way to win the game is to get these, what are the points called? I don't remember what the points are called, but the point, in a 2-player game, you're trying to get 12 points. So you're adding up all these points on your items that have been crafted or stolen.
And you have to
when you're digging out.
You have to go to here where your cells are to pretty much
What do they call them?
To use it, the shovels and everything to score it. And once you just do it, you just put it to the side of your character.
Tunnel points. That makes sense because you're digging a tunnel out of your cell. So these are tunnel points. In a 2-player game, you need 12. 4-player game, you need 10. In a 5 to 6-player game, you only need 8. And it takes a little bit to get those 12 tunnel points, especially if you're playing with Michael and Michelle, because they're constantly taking your cards.
And solitaire, there's cards that put you there, but you just roll out the next turn. Pretty much it just blocks you for one whole turn.
When you're there, you can't craft, you can't extort, and you can't search. So it keeps you from doing things. It basically just kind of skips your turn is what it's doing on an action. So those first few I said are just standard actions. Then there's place actions. And the place actions are when you're in a place, it's the actions you can do within that place. So when you're in the cell block, you can dig and you can see these little, but you can't craft here. You can only dig. Or you can search, you can draw a card. In the cafeteria, you can steal a spoon, or you can use another action to draw you can search and draw 2 cards. In the recreation area, you can either buy or sell. So you use cigarettes, you'll be gaining cigarettes. That's the commodity or the money in this game to buy. And there's a limit. You can only buy 1 item per turn or 1 transaction. So you can get 1 knife for 2 cigarettes, or you can buy 2 knives for 5 cigarettes. So this is 1 transaction. That's the only one you can buy multiple weapons. This one, you can pay 6 cigarettes to get the pickaxe, and that's worth 2 tunnel points. So after you buy that, you're going to want to go back to the cell as soon as you can and dig with that. So you can put that over here, because I can tell you your opponents are going to try to steal that card from you once they know you've bought it. For 8 cigarettes, you can buy the shovel, which is worth 3 tunnel points. Same deal. Buy it, try to get back to the cell so you can dig and add to your in-game tunnel points. He just told you about the solitary confinement. The infirmary, that's where you heal to get down your beatings so you can either craft or dig. Or you can draw 1 card in a search. And the showers, basically you can just draw the 3 cards in the search is the main reason you go there, is to draw search cards. You cannot craft in the shower. So you can see it's a very simple game, very simple mechanics, but it's a lot of fun. They all take that, a lot of take that in this game. You start out the game with 3 search cards, and you will be getting more. Getting a lot of these is advantageous because it allows you to join gangs and craft. And the faster you can craft or purchase these tools to get your tunnel points, the faster you can win the game. So, and I think I talked about everything, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You go first.
So I'm going to go first. We're both in the cell block. I rolled a 4. So I can either go to the recreation or the cafeteria. And I am going to move, this is 1 action, to the cafeteria, and I'm going to steal a spoon right off the bat. So that's my 2 actions.
5. So, come over right here. Again, 3 cards.
So he moved and searched.
Your turn.
Okay. I don't think he has any weapons, so I'm not really worried about him extorting me. So I'm going to move to the same spot, cafeteria, and search. And I was correct. You can draw some weapons. There's razor blades, scissors.
So I'm drawing 3 cards and 3 cigarettes.
Okay, so he played an action card for 1 action. And that's a good one. It allows him to draw 3 cards and get 3 cigarettes, and you just discard the cards right here.
Okay, and I still got another action. Go join gang.
Already?
Yep, we'll join the cartel.
Okay, so he's paying the 3 items requested, the hat, the boot, and the watch. Those discard to the search pile, and he gets that top card. That's fast. Okay, so...
This is a good one. When you win combat, the defeated player receives 2 beatings instead of 1.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to here, and I'm actually... I couldn't craft here is why I moved. I'm going to craft... I have the razor blade, and I have the blue and the red crafting cards. And I'm going to craft a knife.
Surprised you didn't use that against me.
I didn't have it.
Oh. Okay, my turn? What did you craft?
Knife.
Oh. I'll stay away from
I'll
you.
cut you.
Now if I turn off the lights, it makes a shank kind of useless. You have more chance of hurting yourself. She made it impossible for me to do what I want to do.
Oh, yeah. He's too chicken to come here because he knows I have a weapon.
All right.
Chicken liver.
All right.
I'm the prison bully. Okay, so... Oh, and I didn't explain how you sell. So when you sell, you can see any card that has cigarettes shown on the top can be sold, and you can sell any amount when you're here, can be discarded, and you gain that amount of cigarettes. There's some that have like 6 cigarettes on them. Those are really good to sell. I really don't have anything worth selling, but I can craft again. So I'm going to use those 2 to craft another knife.
Dang.
And then I'm going to draw 2 search cards.
You know, you can move.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we're going to solitaire.
So he sent me to solitaire as one of his actions.
And the other action is... Okay, I'm going to roll. 2. Okay, your turn.
I'm going to use this action to exchange 2 standees on the board. So I sent him to solitaire and got him out of the area he really wanted to be in. And...
You can join me.
No. I'm just going to draw 2 search cards, and I'm done.
5. Picking 3.
Some of these cards are pretty funny. So this one, obviously, they dropped the soap, and it said, inflict beating to a player in the showers if you're also in the showers. Okay, so you're done?
That means you sent your henchmen.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go to my cell, and I'm going to dig my way with my spoon I stole from the cafeteria.
So she has 1 of 12 already. 1.
He's stealing a spoon. Okay. So I have to go here. I don't have a choice. I'm just going to get 2 cards.
5. And let's see how many cards I have. And 3. I have to get rid of some. Oh, wait. That was in there. Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of some.
You do it at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Roll. 2. So I'm going to dig out with another spoon.
Oh, finally. Okay. So let's see, 8.
So he is trading in and selling cards for cigarettes.
Oh, that one you'll sell. Let's see.
And like these he's doing, they're only for selling because you can see they're pink. They're not needed for crafting.
So
All the game cards the game needs are green circles.
13.
So the pink ones are basically just for selling for cigarettes. And he did sell some of the materials that are items that gangs are searching for. He's obviously happy with his gang. Wow, he's got a lot of cigarettes.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
And that's why I sold my cards.
Okay, so I am looking for a knife. You don't have it, so you take a beating, and I get a card. Okay.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying. Okay, so now when you stay and you have a knife, are you still able to shank me if I don't move? I forget.
I think so. Because it would be my turn. I can extort you again. Did I play my knife?
Yeah.
No, I need to discard one of my knives.
All right, I'm going to move.
Forgot to discard it.
So now, well, you've crafted 3 knives.
Chicken. You have to get a cell block.
On there.
Okay, so he's got 1 tunnel point.
Digging with a spoon is not very helpful. And this guy looks more like he's needs the spoon.
I'm going to move.
Surprised I don't have like the makeshift alcohol.
Oh, wait. Actually, I can attack you. What am I doing? Okay, I would like a knife.
Nope. Can you shank me there? Oh, you can.
That was actually helpful. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, extort. That doesn't count as an action. Right? Or does it? Oh, yeah, it is. That is an action.
Okay. I'm buying 2 knives.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of you bullying. Your turn.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have the makeshift alcohol in this one.
Okay, either of us can extort, I think. Or you can extort me on your turn.
Mm-hmm. You gonna try to knife fight me?
No, I'm gonna craft. Craft a knife.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna craft a knife.
2 knives, you mean?
Yeah, 2 knives. That's 1 action. And then I'm gonna do the pick.
You can only buy 1 item.
Even
You
if
can only have 1 transaction for 5.
Okay, so that's 6. So I'm just guess I'm doing this. Okay, I'm ready for battle.
Oh, good. Been trying to get there.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
6.
What do you want?
I want a pickaxe.
I don't have a pickaxe, but I do have a knife. At least made you use a couple of your knives.
Yeah, you take a beating and you're at 2 beatings.
I didn't.
My
Oh.
cartel. Your turn.
Okay. Okay. Healing myself for 1.
4. Your turn.
I'm going to stay there, heal myself, and I'm just going to draw 1 card.
So I can't craft. I can dig still. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to craft pickaxe.
All right. So that's 1 move.
Still spoon.
Okay. 6. I'll sell stuff. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. Actually, what am I doing? I'm gonna craft. Actually, I can't craft, huh?
You have a beating.
So I'm gonna sell. I'm actually gonna sell these 2. Wait, let me make sure. Sell that one too. So 5, 6.
Okay, I'm going to dig with my pickaxe. I'm at 4 tunnel points. Your go.
My turn? Okay, I am going to stay and I'm going to buy. And get 2 cards.
Okay, I'm going to dig my spoon and guess I'm going to move.
Two. So I am going to score more. So I'm halfway there, or almost halfway there.
I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Yeah, it's 1 action. So you can tell this game goes really fast when you're not using the Michael or Michelle. That extends the game tremendously.
Okay, I'm going to do this action on you. Randomly pick and discard 2 cards from your hand. Ooh, lost one of your knives. Oh, the knives we're supposed to discard back to here.
Yeah.
Everything else you discard in the search pile, but the knives, they go back.
Gotta keep them shanks.
Forgot about that. Damn, we've got a lot of knives.
It's been shanking.
Is it my turn?
Is it?
No, that was my second action.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Finally get to heal. Your turn.
Okay.
Dang. That's a lot.
Actually, I'm going to craft for this pickaxe.
Your turn.
Mm-hmm.
6. You attack.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm gonna craft.
Okay. I'm going to sell these cigarettes and draw two cards.
Okay.
Why is it on that side?
Because these cards are there. There's not enough room. Your turn.
I need to discard one. That one.
So I'm just getting 2 cards because I do not have much. Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to join a gang. This one, I think it's the same one I was part of last time. The Propa. I can't be targeted by action cards. So it's one action. And
Yeah, I can see where this game with more players. Wow, this would be a very intense game.
okay, sure go.
2. Okay, 2, 2, 2. So I move here. Yeah, take 1. Your turn.
Have to go there. And I'm going to sell these 2 for 8 cigarettes.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use this. I get 3 cigarettes and 3 cards. And I still have 1 action, so I'm going to grab another card.
Okay, I'm going to buy a shovel.
How much we spent?
8.
All right, I'm using my card. When another player buys, take the cigarette token spent.
Okay.
So that's done there. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I'm just going to draw 2 cards.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
You got attack.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no.
Okay, I'm gonna craft. Your turn.
Now I'm going to attack. Okay. I would like the pickaxe, please. Oh, I have it. I don't have another one. So we're tied.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have another weapon?
Nope.
So I think that means nothing happens.
And this game is very intense.
No, I receive a beating
Oh, since
because
you
I can't play a card. Okay. And that was one action. I'm going to buy 2 knives.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm staying.
Okay.
I'm buying 2 knives. And I get 2 cards.
And infirmary, I'm healing. And that's it, actually.
Okay, I'm staying.
Oh, I need a discard.
Happy. Alright, waiting for you to discard. Before I do my move. My turn. You done? Where I need to pick 2 cards.
You get to discard them. You don't get to keep them.
Oh,
Really? Think you get to keep them?
so that's 1 move. Let's see. 4, 5, 6. Alright. I'm buying this.
Okay. Yeah.
My turn?
Oh, yeah, I have to discard them.
Okay. I only need 2 more. I've won.
Okay.
You gotta stop me.
I'm trying to get there. I can't get there. Okay, so I'm just going to craft.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying. I won.
Oh, look at all these I had in my hand. I could not get there to dig. I've been stockpiling them.
Yep.
I've rolled everything. I mean, what bad luck is that? 1, 2, or 3. That's all I had to roll. 3 numbers out of 6.
You still would have never caught up.
I would have. I could have just stayed there.
Yeah. And I had 2 knives.
I
2
beat it.
shanks. So
I had weapons. Yeah, this is a fun game. And as you can see, with more players,
oh yeah,
it would definitely be a lot of fun with more players. And I do see why they introduced the Michael and Michelle, because definitely once we played this a few times, we would be putting that in there because it does make it so much harder. You're constantly being
bullied.
Right. And your cards are being, and it's like you can totally put them on your opponent constantly. Like there's a good chance they're going to get to go where your opponent's located. And so it doesn't give you a chance to get the weapons. You have more opportunity to gain the weapons when you're not playing with the Michael and Michelle. So yeah, this is definitely a fun game. Not a family game, but it's definitely a good game for your adult friends or the parents. It's surprising because it's a subject matter you wouldn't think it would be, like, I don't know, this fun, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah. If you like take that games. It's
take that big time.
So hopefully this helped you to decide whether this is a game for you. Is this for sale in the U.S.? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they sent it from Germany, didn't they?
Yeah, they sent it from overseas.
So but definitely it is definitely an interesting game, different. If you're looking for a different type game, unique, cutthroat, definitely if you have 3 or 4 players, this would be a very cutthroat game. It would be a lot of fun. So So hopefully this helped you to decide. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like. Feel free to comment, share the video. We hope you're subscribed. We're so close to 3,000 subscribers. It's killing me. So please subscribe if you're not already. And click that little bell so you can see our content. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you next time.